Thank you very much, Kathy. We start here tonight. MTN Group reported strong financial performance supported by huge growth in the sale of internet data. But the good news for consumers is that the group will be cutting data prices in the coming weeks to support growth. I caught up with MTN Group CEO and President Ralph Mupita, who told me why the group is pulling out of Syria, and I asked him how the first 6 months of 2021 has been under wave 2 of COVID-19 and unrest.
These results were delivered during challenging operating environments. We had wave 2 of COVID and wave 3 during that period. So we're able to deliver these strong results within the context of a very challenging macro. But what we're certainly seeing across pretty much all our markets, including South Africa, is the digitization acceleration is structural, and the demand continues to grow. And on the back of the demand, as well as our networks being well positioned to support the needs of people across our markets and businesses across our markets, we've seen very strong growth. So if we look at service revenue growing just under 20% on a constant currency basis, our headline earnings per share on a core basis were up just under 32%. We have, slashed quite a lot of our debt. We paid down some of our dollar debt in the period. We've raised some rand funding, but the leverage in the balance sheet actually has reduced during the period, and we've been able to generate very strong free cash flow, and also, quite a material increase in our return on equity. So we remain pleased around the financial performance, but that's been driven by just the strength of our market positions. It's very strong networks, strong market position, a strong brand, to meet the very strong demand that we've seen pretty much across our markets.
Let's go to Syria. You have decided that, you are going to be selling the towers that you own in your operations in Syria. And now it seems like, Syrian operations have been more trouble than they are worth. Why this decision, and why right now?
No, we've taken a view that as MTN, everybody deserves the benefits of a modern connected life, even our customers in war-torn situations. So we stuck through Syria. The war started in 2012. We renewed our license in 2015. And, that was driven by our belief that, connectivity and the benefits of connectivity should be available to all. So in the last 12 months, we started a process, after having received an ask from the Syrian authorities for back license payments to 2015. And we felt that those had no basis with respect, because we had paid our licenses in 2015. But we felt that if that was the position of the authorities, we would seek an orderly exit of the market. And we were looking to do a transaction with a particular party to sell our 75% shareholding so that orderly exit could be maintained. But this year, there have been two actions that have really caused us to reflect about accelerating our exit. I mean, the first was that the Syrian authorities in February put our operation under judicial guardianship and basically took control from us in running that operation. We haven't had control of Syria since the end of February. And, in more recent weeks, they've come back to us and said, we're demanding, these back license payments. So as we reflected on those actions, we felt that it's now intolerable to continue. We are going to abandon the operation in its entirety. But what we're very focused on as well is to ensure that we reserve our rights as MTN to be able to seek redress and international legal processes if we so see fit, because we do feel aggrieved, and we have actually communicated all of this to the South African government, obviously, who help us in the way that we operate across the markets, Africa and the Middle East.